Everyone, things just got real. Claressa Shields, popularly known as The Quotation, is not here to play when it comes to calling out the drama. There were rumors that she and Remy Ma had a serious argument. You know what, sis? On social media, she did. More than just insult him, she came ready to take care of business in real life. Yes, what you heard is accurate. Claressa's example. Both inside and beyond the ring, she is a champion. Why are these two in competition with one another? Let's get started. Alright, Claressa Shields and Remy Ma Papooses conflict is more heated than a summer cookout. Let's go straight to the subject. Then, Remy Ma finds it difficult to accept that Papoose has moved on. Just days ago, she made fun of Papoose in his new book. And trust me when I tell you that she caused the internet to explode, Remy didn't hold back. She went all out, revealing Papooses' new partner and threatening to throw hands. But here's the gag, then you love interest of Papoose for the games. There is no Claressa Shields present. In essence, sis told Remy touch her lips before she caught these hands when she clapped back. Alright, was what Claressa said. I will quickly catch you up if you are late to Theparty and have not been following this sister. Let's go back to last year when there were rumors that Remy Ma had cheated on Papoose and nobody wanted to believe it. Remy is cheating on Papoose after everything that he has done for her. Remember that during her 6 arduous years in jail, this man kept her down. He married her even though she was a prisoner. However, Remy didn't even bother to wish Papoose happy Father's Day once sis started acting oddly and the warning flags became obvious. Hither, fans were shocked in disbelief as Remy persisted in promoting him as the perfect husband and parent. Meanwhile, Papa Host wished himself a good Father's Day and took care of the shade honey. He posted a family photo online without Remy in it, which made the situation worse. According to his description, family is the most important thing to Eamon, who had to wait 6 years for his queen. By disclosing every detail regarding Papooses' new partner and talking about hand-throwing, Remy is currently ripping up the internet. Alright, start preparing your popcorn because this is going to be a nasty ride regarding her spouse, Papoose. Remy Ma has made some ludicrous accusations. She claims that he has been having an affair with world boxing champion Claressa Shields. You read accurately, the quote from her is right in the middle of the action. Here's what transpired on December 11th, 2020 for when Remy decided to blow up the internet by revealing some alleged text communications between Shields, the child, and Papoose. When the attractive idiot slept off on the phone, Claressa Shields was resting. In my house, you're everyone who's married if you can't at least sleep on the phone with me or let know you made it home safely. Shields said to Papoose in one of them. Remy reportedly found these notes when Papoose fell asleep while speaking with Shields on the phone. What now? Claressa took notice of it and punched back, accusing Remy of having two boyfriends and nothing more. Just to make matters worse, she even asked why their name was being dragged by this disaster. Meanwhile, Papoose didn't hold back either. He made some of his own claims against Remy and stated that he wanted a divorce in his Instagram post. Remy Ma is a narcissist, which is unfortunate. She kept cheating. Now that I finally moved on, she's acting like my victim, made many divorce requests. She would rather use social media to gain influence than deal with this like a responsible adult. For the sake of my 6-year-old child, I did not want to engage in this social media folly. She needs to leave for school. As you can see, despite everything, even the background tea, I kept silent. The marriage between Remy and Papoose has previously been the focus of allegations of adultery. Remember how last year folks ridiculed Remy's bond with battle rapper Captain Ease the Block? The entire Remy Ma and Easy the Block Captain controversy is absurd and has been intensifying for some time. First off, while there have long been rumors regarding Remy and Easy, they have undoubtedly gained more prominence lately. How often people saw the two together, and when they show out in public like that, people start piecing pieces together. At first, everyone thought it was a friendly collaboration or maybe a business relationship. However, Let's just say that following that, the speculations took a serious turn. Simple now claims that Papoose has known about their relationship for over 2 years. It raises the issue of whether Papoose was cool with it or whether he has been acting. It is true that he was unaware of this until yesterday. It didn't happen all. This time, however, the silence was short-lived as Tra, a battle rapper who never stops talking, eventually revealed that Easy had a married girlfriend. A whole new level of drama is added when Ezzy, who appears to be extremely forthright about it, asserts that Papoose knew the entire time. Remy is the first person on everyone's mind. You know how this rumorgum operates. At work, people start to connect and all of a sudden the story seemed to be genuine. The real chase started when Papoose publicly accused Remy of spending Christmas with Easy. Family and love should be the focus of Christmas, not turmoil inside women. By posting an alleged photo of Remy and Easy together during the holidays, Papoose went public, accompanied by a caption, "Last Christmas, I spent time at home with my kid. Now that I've moved on, here is where Remy Ma was. She isolating and is upset. He could get a divorce like grown-ups, I assured her. I wouldn't lie and claim I didn't knock this jump out, so she won't do that. Who cares? I still received her text splitting with me to fabricate the knockout. Last time he didn't return a single blow. This jump caught my eye. He was positioned like a fetus. When it knocked him unconscious, everyone witnessed it. After waking him up, Remy Ma spent for days in his house. I took my daughter home with me. She shook my head, obviously eager to lie about items more. He had an affair with my wife. Therefore, I didn't knock him out. After he shook my hand and had an affair with my wife, I knocked him unconscious. He did not knock him out because, as you just heard Papoose say, he allegedly had an affair with his wife. He did not, however, just disregard the charge. He confronted him directly. No, he slept with Remy behind his back after shaking his hand to render him asleep. Think about how deceitful that would be. Here's the problem, though. Doesn't interest Remy. On social media, she has been disparaging those spreading rumors and refuting the affair. She clearly has no problem clapping back. Remy even took exception to Papoose's accusations. She also doesn't give up in a fight, Shahas. And asking individuals to support their statements, even requesting that they provide their receipts if they have any. Remy will not accept these charges without a fight. Quite simple, but it wasn't done either. He claimed to have the extra to share. Papoose even installed a recording device in her car to keep an eye on Remy. It is very paranoid to have a full-length recorder in the automobile. There are very serious issues with trust. This entire problem goes well beyond what we have demonstrated so far. If the truth is to be trusted between these three, there's a lot of drama, treachery, and secrets. Flash that knew just before our battle hit me and I knew already. I know he up there trying to play victim and all of that being new. He knew 2 years ago, I ain't going to lie. If we don't let him be new, he didn't know. And I'm going to y'all how we knew. So what you mean, so how he knew is the dog, so I think. That's so power because of his car died, so the how he knew is he was hurting the car dot, so like that's how he bugged the car and you couldn't really hear me on the other side, but you could hear her talking to me. So it's how he knew. And it's not capped, I got all that proof. So as soon as he say it's T-Shoal, the proof I'm keeping $1. Y'all know what I'm saying, you know what I'm saying, like that. So I'm going just say I was under the I was under everything. That the basically has split up already. Like even if we have been together for a long time, we still need to keep in mind that best. The bond between Remy and Papoose has been under scrutiny for years, especially following Remy's 6-year prison sentence. They have gone through some notable highs and lows by marrying her while she was jailed and providing for her during her whole ordeal. Papoose kept everything together. He provided her with unwavering support. As a result of everything he has done, there are no rumors that he is cheating. I can totally understand why folks are having trouble processing a sense of betrayal is. felt by both sides, especially when Essie is involved. Moreover, there are other sources of stress than the drama involving Remy, Papoose, and Easy. Stories about Remy's alleged ties with other battle rappers, such as Easy, and her involvement with other guys in Thebesines are rife in the rumor world. There's just one complicated in the whole affair. Given that Papoose and Remy's marriage has been strained for a while, there is undoubtedly more to the tale than flimsy accusations. There are several contradicting tales that we are now involved with. Papoose is proving what he says, Rini denies everything. Easy is over hair-dropping bombshells. However, the drama is far from over because Papoose and Claressa are still involved in something. Papoose and Claressa may be seen hanging out backstage during one of her gigs in an old film that has recently been discovered. That's not all, though. The relationship between Papoose and Claressa has sparked a lot of discussion. Furthermore, we have not heard anything formal on their relationship status, despite some strong indications that they could be closer than they are admitting. It is hard to dispute that their interactions seem a little more than just nice, even if nothing has been officially labeled as an item. This scenario is made more interesting by the fact that the specifics are a little disorganized. On the one hand, fans are watching their relationship closely, especially after their joint events and public appearances. Persons naturally start to figure things out when to persons with connections to well-known celebrities like Papoose and Claressa are in the same vicinity. Viewed in a way, there isn't a smoking gun anymore. However, the situation becomes considerably difficult when you consider Remy Ma's complete situation. Given Claressa's partial role in all of this turmoil, it is hard to help but question whether anything is going on there in light of reports of adultery and hidden connections. Were Claressa and Papoose just friends, or has their connection developed into anything more? Both Papoose and Claressa have left things very vague, leaving us with a ton of conflicting stories. Others are more likely to think that more is happening behind closed doors, even while other people think the two are simply extremely close and maybe spending time together for work-related reasons. The truth is that it looks like we will have to wait to find out whether there are any more formal announcements. On the other hand, we will surely be watching for any new signs or hints in the interim. Claressa Shields really stoked fires when she responded against Remy Ma for all of these accusations. Now, here's the deal. When Remy started making those public claims, Claressa wasn't playing the passive role. She gave a firm and forceful response by asserting that Remy had two lovers and questioning why she was even involved in this drama. Claressa truly reacted against Remy. Now, let's be honest. When someone is criticizing you in such a manner, it is obvious that they are knowingly ignoring the issue. Apart from blatantly defending herself, Claressa's comments seem to imply that she would not put up with Remy criticizing her without answering. What makes this significant? That irate response now gives us the impression that Claressa could actually be emotionally engaged in the outcome of this entire circumstance. Based on her reaction, it appeared that was more than just a bystander tough catastrophe, could it? That Claressa feels more than just a friendship with Papoose? Perhaps it might also suggest that there is more going on between them than is disclosed to us. It seems certain that this story is more complex than it initially seems. Claressa's answer, which shows her dedication to defending herself, suggests that there may be a bit more emotion involved in her connection with Papoose than just friendship. Keep an eye on it since things might become a lot messier from here. But when you're what Remy and Pap used to have, you can't help but feel anything. Together, Papoose and Remy Ma had a wonderful existence. For many people, their relationship was perfect before all of this unpleasant turmoil. Additionally, it had a few standout moments that made fans exclaim, "Wow, this is true love." Devotion, loyalty, and standing by one another through good times and bad were the primary elements in Papoose and Remy's love tale. This pair was in the headlines long before rumors of infidelity started to spread. After Remy received a 6-year prison sentence in 2008, the majority of people thought their romance was gone. Well, not Papoose, this man stayed with her. She was fully constrained by him. It was ride or die for him. Papoose didn't just sit in jail while Remy was behind bars. When he married her, she was still incarcerated. In fact, he got married to Remy in 2008 and went public to say that he never doubted that she was the one. His level of dedication was so great that it established the standard for interpersonal relationships. In addition to being there for the good, Papoose was also there for the terrible. This man was not only paying her visits and sending her letters. He was also taking action to secure her freedom. They were seen by fans as the perfect example of a trustworthy, encouraging group, and their relationship was seen to be among the strongest in hip-hop. Now, let's fast forward to 2014, when Remy gets out of prison. Papoose will be there to greet her with open arms. The world watched as they reconnected. They certainly had a memorable romance. After being released from prison, Remy even said that Papoose was a big part of her success. He was at her side the entire time, encouraging her to take back control of her career. They then started to evolve into the couple objectivist we are all aware of. In addition to their deep emotional connection, their relationship was founded on respect and support for one another. Even though their professions were still developing, they put their family first. Fans loved Papoose and Rhee's unwavering public admiration. It was clear that their bond was unshakable. Their common experiences, whether on the red carpet at award shows or just on social media, offered viewers hope that they could conquer any obstacle, even the highs and lows of the entertainment industry. For them, everything seemed to be in order. Love, loyalty, and growing a family, one of the most talked about aspects of their marriage was Remy's pregnancy journey. She received emotional and physical support from Papoose during the highs and lows of her pregnancy. His love for her was so clear at this period that their followers were unable to control their enthusiasm. It was hard not to be impressed by their bond. Papoose was the ideal friend and guardian. What really set their partnership apart in both their personal and professional lives was the way they presented a united front. They collaborated as a group. Papoose served as their boss, advisor, and of course husband. While they established their careers together, how they fall apart every anniversary, important event, and milestone was marked by their public recognition of one another. Papoose was always hyping up Remy and reminding Gavirian that he was her biggest admirer. Rather than being founded just in love, this union was founded on respect, sacrifice, and undying commitment. Papoose's portrayal of the loyal spouse made it even better, regardless of the repercussions. He said that he was totally dedicated to the long run. He firmly believed that Remy was his queen and that he would never leave her. Their image appeared unbreakable. No one could obstruct them. The pressures of notoriety and the intense attention of hip-hop culture seemed to be nothing that could break their relationship. Fans have a much harder time understanding the current chaos around Claressa and the allegations of adultery. As a result, they abruptly found themselves under accusations of infidelity on both sides after having been a picture-perfect couple who were totally committed to one another. There appear to be two distinct facets of this link that we are seeing. That's when the drama starts. Therefore, when you consider their intensely committed marriage, it is clear that Papoose and Remy had something that others enjoyed. They went through many hardships together, and they not only survived them, but also thrived. As a unit, it seemed as though they could conquer any obstacle. Edgar and Papoose's devotion to Remy was unmatched. However, given the persistent back and forth and allegations of infidelity between Remy, Papoose, and Claressa, it is hard to escape feeling as if their ideal relationship may be coming to an end. After all that, who could have foreseen this? The current state of affairs is chaotic and consists only of allegations and denials. Who is telling the truth, who is lying, we'll find out in time. Tell us how you think this whole situation will play out.